Ed.
I'm Barb.
This is Carp Family Adventures.
Woohoo!
So today we have 2 days to talk about, 2 sea days, before we arrived in New Zealand.
Yeah, and I don't remember anything we did.
We didn't really do very much, so this should be pretty short. So day 16 was Wednesday, February 5th. So that was a sea day. We got up. That was the day after Fiji. So it was actually very rough that night, right? The seas were rough that night coming out of Fiji. So we got up, we went to the breakfast buffet. There was the enrichment lecture, and this time it was on Australia cruises,
right.
So Matson going to Australia. That was good, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember too much about it.
I don't either. But they're always good. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you happen to, I guess, be on one of the cruises Duncan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Definitely go to his talks. He's funny too.
Yeah. And then after he talked about Australia, we had the port expert come on and talk about Bay of Islands, New Zealand, our first stop in New Zealand. And she just told us where everything was. And it seems like that's the smallest town that we're visiting in New Zealand. We're not visiting any cities in New Zealand, so we don't stop at Auckland or Wellington or any
It's
cities.
kind of a bit of a shame, but we'll have to come back because I definitely want to come back. So.
Yeah, because a lot of times the Princess ships do stop in Auckland, but this time it didn't.
But she was good too because she also, every time she does a port talk, not just about where the ship is going to be positioned and how to, because we were doing a tender, so that was kind of nice to explain how that all worked for people that don't know how to use it or have never used a tender. But she also talked about the history,
right,
which was very interesting.
Yeah, we'll probably cover more of that when our next video will talk about Bay of Islands itself and what we saw there. So we went to the lunch buffet, then we didn't really do anything. Then we went to the dinner buffet. So the dinner buffet Wednesday night was European, so it had very different European, lots of things from, I think it had some French stuff and some Spanish stuff, definitely.
They even had some English stuff, but I couldn't quite make out what the English stuff was, so I didn't eat it, needless to say.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and they added kiwis to the display.
Oh, that's right.
Remember? Yeah. So they switch out some of their display, and now they have kiwis there, and it says New Zealand at the buffet. And then after the dinner, there was a nice sunset as we were sailing toward the west.
Yeah.
We went down to explore. There wasn't an early trivia because they had the Captain's Circle event, which we weren't part of.
We didn't go to.
So we waited for them to kind of break up the Captain's Circle event, and then at 8:30 they had the Liars Club, which is always fun. Do you want to explain how to do it?
No, you explain it. I was just going to say, they had a special guest. We were all like, who's the special guest going to be? It ended up being Duncan O'Brien, so that's why I was saying he's funny. So, but it was good.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
The Liars Club is the one where they have 3 of the crew or the staff, the entertainment staff, and it's basically balderdash. They give an unusual word, and the crew members tell a story about the word and make up fake definitions, but one of them's real, and you have to guess which one is real. So Duncan O'Brien was one of them, and the other 2 were the kind of the 2 entertainment hostesses that generally do these things.
And they're always good.
And they were all funny and silly. And again, this wasn't quite as risque as on some ships we've been on.
But it was
more than it was that other game show that we But it was funny. So that was Liars Club. So we went and stayed through the entire Liars Club. After Liars Club was 90s music trivia, which I don't know how we thought we were doing terrible on it. Right?
That was crazy.
Like the first 4 or something everybody would get, and then
Madonna,
after it,
Vogue,
after it they got harder, and we thought we were doing terrible. We ended up not doing terrible.
Yeah,
but, we didn't win.
No, but we came close though.
Yeah, we got 16 or
17, I think it was. I think we ended up only missing.
yeah, because
something like
we got
that.
all the song titles right, which is the easy part. We just didn't get some of the artists.
I'm trying to remember.
But we guessed well. You
Yeah,
guessed
we-
Mariah Carey for one, and it was correct. And that
I
was
was trying to remember the 3 that we missed that I don't think we would have gotten anyway.
oh no,
but-
I've never heard of some of those. Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah, it wasn't like good 90s music at all.
I liked it. He didn't, but I did. I could appreciate it.
So after that, actually, after that, we saw that the penny pusher was kind of getting close. So I have a little video of Bart playing with the penny pusher, but we didn't win a lot. But she got a few
We finally
quarters.
got the bonus, but then I
I should say
blew it.
quarter pusher,
Oh, the
coin
qu-
pusher, not
yeah,
penny. It was
but-
quarters. Sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, we finally got the bonus, and yeah, I blew it. I didn't quite understand what to
Yeah,
do.
we couldn't tell what to do. It wasn't your fault.
no,
but
but
she
I
pushed
should've-
apparently the wrong button. So if we ever get there again, we'll push the other button.
Yeah.
It was confusing, and it didn't tell you what to do,
It
really.
was funny though because there's been a guy like I don't we haven't been doing it that much, but a couple
No.
times we've done it. There was this guy that just out of nowhere just appeared.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is happening? So it was good though. He ended up taking over after we
Yeah.
left. So
I wonder if
hopefully-
maybe he won.
So
Who
maybe
knows?
we'll run into him again.
Yeah.
He's very nice, but it was just kind of funny. We're like, oh, hello again.
And then after that, we went up on deck and saw the moon, which looked really nice.
Oh yeah, that was really cool.
It might not come out on video very well, but we saw the moon. I downloaded one of those Stargazer apps. So, of course, we're in the southern hemisphere, so there are different constellations here. So we couldn't see the Southern Cross, which is kind of, I guess, the most distinctive and easy to see constellation, but it was a little too cloudy near the horizon to see the Southern Cross. So but we saw where it was. So.
Well, it was good because you could, I just remember when we did it with Girl Scouts, we did a sleepover. We had the app on, so it was really neat that you could, just take your phone and, move it around and see the different. And I have to say, I kept thinking of Brandy, and it was just kind of funny because I know you guys like to stargaze, or you guys are very into all that.
Yeah. So we'll
yeah,
try to do that again too, especially if the sky's clear. I think we saw Mars, I'm pretty sure, because it looked reddish, I thought. So yeah, we'll try to do that again. And then we went back and went to sleep.
Yeah.
And then got up the next day, which was the 17th day of the cruise. So that was Thursday, February 6th. So that was another sea day. We hardly did anything on Thursday. We did the breakfast buffet. There was no enrichment lecture, but there was a behind the seas talk with the dance and singers.
Yeah, that was interesting because they usually do their rehearsals and all that in Santa Clarita, but we were told that they're moving it all to Florida.
Yeah, so Carnival's going to put all of their entertainment operations together, is what it
Which
sounded
kind of, I
like.
guess, makes sense, have it
Yeah.
all in one place. But
Yeah.
it's kind of sad because we always used to see.
Yeah,
them
we would see the
walking.
dancers,
And you just
buying
knew-
stuff at Target.
You just
and
knew they
walking.
were dancers for the ships.
Yeah.
It was just kind of funny. So.
Yeah, and then at the end of that, we waited for the next port talk, and this time the port expert talked about the next two ports
good,
after Bay of Islands, which were our first Napier and then Picton. So she gave us maps and stuff of those ports, and we have an idea of what's in those ports.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. That was useful. Then we did the lunch buffet, and then we did the dinner buffet. Not much else. And then this was last night as we're recording this. There was nothing in Explorers Lounge last night except for auditions for the Voice of the Ocean.
Oh, that's right,
Which
yeah.
is their singing competition. And we thought we might go to that, but we ended up not going to that. So we haven't seen that yet. There's another set of those where they cut more people out, I guess.
Oh,
We
right.
can see in the future if we want to.
Yeah, I think though during between dinner and lunch though, I did watch a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And you were reading or watching another
Yeah.
movie or something on your iPad.
Yeah, we were
But I
basically-
actually used the TV on.
Yeah, it's nice having a mini suite because you have two separate TVs, so someone can do one thing in the bedroom and you can watch a movie in the living room.
And there's no curtain though, but it's okay. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, you had your headphones and.
Yeah, it was good. And then we wanted to get to bed a little bit early because we had to get up early for Bay of Islands, and we also had to set the clocks ahead to New Zealand time.
Yeah, that was interesting. 1 hour.
Yeah,
So confusing.
it's a different time zone than Fiji, so we were traveling south to New Zealand. Now we're on New Zealand time, which is an hour later than Fiji.
Yeah, and then I stayed up a little later because I wanted to finish my book,
Yeah.
which I was sad when it was over, but I already started another one, so that's good.
Yeah. Oh, and there was another nice sunset before that.
Oh, that's right.
That was pretty nice.
It's
Yeah.
been really nice that we've been able to see from our balcony,
Yeah.
which it's.
Yeah,
Can't
we're
get over
like,
how nice our balcony is. I love it.
yeah, it's good having this balcony. Yeah.
It's so big. It's like the chairs, again, they don't hit up against the window or the glass door or whatever it is. So yeah, it's been very nice.
Yeah, I really like our cabin. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, that's about it. We went to sleep, and then next is Bay of Islands.
Yeah, which we are currently in right now. We just did a tour earlier, and
Yep.
so we'll do that. Go.
Yeah, we'll
we're-
record that probably tomorrow. So we should
Just kidding.
upload that a day after we upload this one.
Yeah. And yeah, because we have a nice sea day tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right,
thanks.
that's it. Do we have a shout out? Is there anyone else?
Well, yeah, there's
sure
always
there's a lot of people.
lots of people. Let's do Rita and Jenny.
Oh, yeah.
Say hi to Rita and Jenny. Hopefully you guys are watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, you guys take care, and we'll see you next time. And
Yeah.
again, if you want to subscribe, that'd be great. If you don't, that's okay too. But you can throw a like on us. All right. Take
Thanks
care.
for watching.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.